Alright guys, well today is the day that I'm going to be putting them in their big old bin. So, just wanted to show you, this is 24 hours later from the previous video, roughly. Maybe not even quite 24 hours. They're just kind of everywhere in here. No. I fed them an entire can of dampened oats yesterday, so they're all working on devouring that. Is expired old oats. But they're just everywhere in here. So, I'm going to pause this real quick because I want to lift it up and pour it into the main bin. So, hold on one second. Okay, so this is up in the main bin right now. Just going to move some things out of here. Like, this is a cardboard stack they kind of destroyed. No big deal though. Obviously cardboard doesn't cost much money or anything at all really for me. So I'm just going to pour them in here. You'll kind of get a look for how absolute thousands and thousands are in here now. That's just, and that bin weighed a lot too. I mean, it's just tons and tons of them in here, and down in the substrate and all that stuff. So they're going to go in here and continue to eat, that kind of stuff, and they'll figure their way around inside these bins. Let's see if I have any stuff stuck in there. I'll scrape those out if I need to later. Been down there. So I'm just going to spread these guys out a little bit. And they'll work their way around wherever they need to be in here. There were some that were already in like pre-pupa kind of mode, which is crazy at how fast they have grown. So actually you can see there, some of them trying to figure out where to go there. I'm hoping that my camera wants to really focus right now. Anyway, I'm hoping that they don't try to crawl out that young. I'm going to put them back in here. They might have just dropped out as I was pouring them in. So hopefully that pile of them stays in here for a little while anyway, until they get to the pre-pupa phase. But at the ends here where they would crawl out of their little pipes, out here, I'm going to put little buckets so they can drop out where they need to. Other than that, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. They're ready to go. They're in their 55. To give them a little extra food, I have some old bird food that was infested with moths from the pet store that is now getting used up. A bunch of table scraps, apples, onions, peppers, a bunch of old cat food I was feeding to my roaches, but I switched over to other stuff. So all these different sources of food for them now. So I'm just going to go ahead and dump this stuff in here. There's coffee grounds and everything else in there. Yeah. Onion side down, the cut side down. Peppers. Random other junk. The apple I'm just going to kind of tear in half there because they're pretty old. Not rotten, but they're not what I'd call a good apple at this point. They're softened. So leave that go, and then dump about, I don't know, let's just do a nice little heap of that in there. See how many days that takes to get eaten. Alright, well. Well, there you guys have it. That's the final version of the bins. It's right in here, and they're all gonna start eating this stuff. I'm gonna set up these drop buckets for when they crawl out in their pre-pupa phase. And that's pretty much it. I mean, the bins are ready. Everything's ready. Yeah, I'm super happy with how many I have in here. The I would call this a complete success with how well they've been doing. Obviously, this is only the second generation, so this 55-gallon bin is going to be the one that's really going to show me how well this whole system works. And once that's done, then, well, then I'll obviously make some more videos and also show some of the excuse me, some of the crawl off and stuff like that, and show you how many things are actually getting out of these tubs per day and that kind of stuff. I'm going to be saving most of that first generation to repopulate this bin and the other bin I have sitting out there. I have two of these 55s. I'm only using one of them at a time right now, just because I don't have enough to fill it up any more than that. So yeah, I know this video is a little bit longer than the other ones. And hey, look, I changed the format so it's sideways. Ooh, widescreen, isn't that great? So you you'll be able to see a little bit more in these videos, hopefully. I'm really hoping these aren't just blurry messes, because it's not bright in this bin. You can't really see much. But I mean, let's grab a fistful of dirt in here and just see what's in there. That's just a ton of worms in here now, though. Come on, focus. I know you want to. There you go. So yeah, 2 weeks in, and just thousands of them. So pretty happy with how this is working out. All right, I will see y'all in probably, well, maybe another day or two. We'll see how many crawl off here and what happens. So catch you later.